in motion. Rulin going deep for Guy. Touchdown, Fullerton.
What's on it? You're always on it.
Emotion, passion. I think that's what we all had, every one of us that were on that staff. It all matriculated down from the head guy, from Coach Sherbeck.
And I mean it sincerely when I say, I tell my coaches, those players don't care how much you know until they know you care about them. And that's always been a signature, and every time I say it, I think of Hal Sherbeck.
In 1961, Fullerton College President Lynn Scheller chose Hal Sherbeck, a high school coach from Montana, to take over the football program. For Sherbeck, the work of building the football program had just begun. Between the head coach and his staff, relentless recruiting and a positive attitude began to pay dividends, not just in the victory column, but in the lives of his players as well.
Probably the thing that stands out the most as far as the football was concerned was in 1967, when we'd gone up to Bakersfield. We were in the state playoffs. After the game was over, the state committee went to Hal and says, "You've dressed too many players. You can't dress all 75-year players. So you can only dress 50 players next week." Hal says, "We ain't gonna play. If we can't dress every kid we've been dressing every year long, they worked, they deserve this," says, "We're not playing. So do what you want to do." So they gave in, and so we got to dress all 75 of the kids. And to me, that exemplified how Hal was about his players and stuff like that.
In the history of Fullerton College, there has never been a winning streak like the one presided over by the legendary head coach of Hornet football, Hal Sherbeck. For 31 years, he led the Hornets to 241 victories, setting a record at the time for the most wins ever by a community college football coach. And through it all, Sherbeck's philosophy remained the same.
All I know is that I think you have to treat people and show them your love for them, and you care about them, and let them know that you are for them, and that anything is done, that we'll all be one person and one family. And so to me, that to me was the essence of the program, the fact that these kids would understand that what we were doing is trying to create a man for life, not just a man for the moment. And it was because that was the feeling he created.
What's on it? You're always on it.